Hello everyone! Welcome to another card video. My name is Koren Wiskman and today I have some products from Heffy Doodle. I have a bunch of different stuff, so let me show you what I've got, and then I have a great card idea to create a nice fall scene. I have a crap ton of Heffy Doodle product here. I will try to link everything below. I'm going to start with this awesome falling leaves stencil for my background. So, per usual, I'm going to start with my background. This time, ew, there's like paper towel buildup on my stencil. After I maintain my stencil here, we're going to work on the background, and I'm going to start with Gina K Designs Skeleton Leaves. It's a really fun, unique color, and we're going to do a really kind of experimental color combination. So, on top of the Skeleton Leaves cardstock, I am ink blending. This is Ali Edwards Craft ink. It's like a pigment ink. And I'm using Columbia is the blue and Honeyman is the orangey shade. I'm trying to do a blue kind of top and an orange coming from the bottom. And you guys, I really feel like I didn't go hard enough on this background. I really wanted this blue shade to be more prominent in my background, but it's like, you know, I'm trying to film something and I'm trying to create the card and do all the things. And I wish that I had went a little harder with this blue shade in the background, and you'll see what I mean. But I'm just trying to create that orange shade coming up from the bottom and the blue coming down from the top. Then I'm going to take that falling leaf stencil and put it right on top and, you know, position it in a way where you can see the leaves falling down. And I don't think I was successful at this in the end, but again, you'll see what I mean. I'm going in with the same colors, that Honeyman ink coming from the bottom and that blue Columbia ink from the top. And I feel like I could have went a little bit darker. It's just one of those things that when you go and you look back at the card and you think of the things that you could have done better, this is one of those things. I wanted to keep a subtle background, but I went a little too subtle. I went a little too subtle, you guys. The big reveal here is not very impressive. I'm sorry. I'm going to use a crap ton of these awesome dies to create a scene for my card. I'm just going to cut out a bunch of these leaves and let's see. The background might be subtle, but I make up for it with a crap ton of die cuts. Okay, starting with this awesome tree. Okay, and it comes with like these peekaboo dies that you could use, but I didn't use them on this card. I also have these two other trees that I'm going to add. I used the leaf edge that comes in the set to make a really long panel so that I could kind of offset the two leaf parts, that way to make them look like they were different trees. I need to reorder this green cardstock, so I have to actually salvage the end of it to die cut this leaf. That's how low I am. Don't worry, I ordered it. I'm also cutting my little ground piece here with the Spellbinders die, and we're going to heat emboss the sentiment Hello Fall right there in the top of the trees, stamping it with a watermark ink, and we're using a turquoise blue from Nuvo to match that cardstock that I was using in the leaves, and to really match the background that I didn't go hard enough on. So there's that. I was trying to make it all matchy-matchy, which is what I like to do, and I failed a little bit, so it's okay. Next time will be better, right? I know, it looks fine. I'm my own worst critic. I'm ready to color some deer. That's the only thing missing from my scene right now, so I'm going to use some alcohol markers today, so using some alcohol marker paper, also by Heffy Doodle, and alcohol marker friendly ink. I'm using MFT Extreme Black ink. It's what's on my desk. I have several alcohol marker friendly inks. This is just one. But this alcohol marker friendly paper by Heffy Doodle is quite awesome. It really makes your images pop. The alcohol ink looks fabulous on them. You should try it out. I'm using my Copic markers, super simple coloring. I did not go crazy. I used just a group of 80 markers and the the warm grays, and also a white gel pen that I added at the last minute because you don't want to use any type of embellishment pens like the white gel pen or the black glaze pen before you die cut, because they do give a little bit of dimension. You'd want to wait to use those markers until the very last minute, until after you've die cutted, because when you smush them through the die cutting machine, there's enough pressure in there to like mess it up. So just remember that when you're coloring, wait until the last minute to add your embellishments. I used the coordinating dies to cut out my deer.
So I think I have all my parts. I just need to put everything together. Gonna grab some foam squares and some liquid adhesive and put it all together.
So even when I was putting all of this stuff together, all of the parts and pieces, I still didn't realize that I wasn't happy with the background. It wasn't until after it was all said and done and I was taking the photos of the card, and that's when I realized that I really wanted more blue in the background. But, you know, it is what it is. Hindsight is always 20/20. I am using a combination of Scrapbook Adhesives foam squares. I like that they have different sizes of widths, so I can use like half a width and a whole width. So it's really kind of opened up my eyes to dimension lately. I have like 1.5 width. Like this tree, I think, is only a half width of dimension. So, you know, it's very interesting when you have different widths of adhesive to play around with. But I also used some liquid adhesive to create this scene. I just played around with it until I was kind of happy with the placement. I used the forest leaves die set to fill in the leaves in the front of my scene. I want to mention that Hello Fall sentiment is from the Nuts About You stamp set. Also, my cameras failed to film my outro. So I'm done. Find Heffy Doodle on social media. I love interacting with you in the comments. I hope you enjoyed making a card with me today. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.